Casper's Declassified Ethereality Product Reviews. What up, you holiday boys? This episode will be a bit different. Although, we'll have another Martian third-arm guest but different kind of breed, who will be speak to us again by the spirit and communicating to us through their automobile's still small voice and our mind that will come across through our thoughts. This one is a Martian third leg, as they will be dissecting the stats of the Aktərpuz third leg on themselves. I most defiantly am looking forward to this one, and I'm sure you will too. And don't forget, I will post a roster of their stats following this broadcast. So, without further ado, I present to you the 9th Aktərpuz Martian severed third leg that we are reviewing tonight, Foåtsy and FoÅtLoōs.
What's up, Earthlings? Foåtsy and FoÅtLoōs here. I come in peace and promise I won't kick you.
In case you don't know, I'm a source of stomo art, but I'm a different kind of breed in the Araimmorane species.
Of course, I was encountered during study hours to make watching movies effortless.
Allow me to expound on my differences in my appearance, for I think you will get a kick out of it.
Although I can be identified with the Araimmorane species due to my citizenship being from the home world of Zuluris IV that is populated with a race of these humanoid flabby, pinkish yellow-skinned severed-arm Martians, who consists of the anatomical upper extremities crossbreed of a brachial, antebrachial, carpal, pollex, palmar, manus, digital, and olecranal.
We are one in the same race of humanoid Martians, that's the primeval kinfolks of the upper extremities, consisting of the anatomical lower extremities crossbreed of a tibia, fibula, malleoli, lateral malleolus, medial malleolus and foot.
In contrast to the upper extremity is contracted to bear the weight of the body and absorb the force applied by that body weight with each foot strike.
Our third leg breed functions the same way we do, yet we give people a leg up or shin out in striving attempt to hold their movie refreshments on our shins and smaller items between our toes.
Likewise, we have advanced medical knowledge as the upper extremities of the Araimmorane Third-Arms.
You might be wondering why you are hearing two voices. That's because the third leg you are hearing are twin males, and pardon me for not properly introducing myself to you.
My name is FoÅtLoōs, and the other you are hearing is named Foåtsy.
Foåtsy and I are both in our mid-20s, but I'm the oldest by a couple of minutes.
In case you are curious about our appearance, we both have peach fuzz on the back of our foot and shin just like any human leg, and like the rest of the upper extremities of the Araimmorane Third-Arms, we give humans an extra hand in holding their movie refreshments on our shins. Nevertheless, paper, pencils between the toes just like our fellow upper extremities of the Araimmorane Third-Arms.
We also share in the same expertise as our fellow upper extremities of the Araimmorane Third-Arms as having advanced medical knowledge.
Furthermore, if you were to touch us, you would observe the front of our leg to see the peach fuzz as described before that goes down the shin, calf and foot.
Now eyeball our foot, and feel what we're feeling. You see us watching you? Of course you do. That's because what you are seeing are eyes on our toes, fingernails that is, so don't get too touchy-feely, you might poke our eyes.
Didn't I say to be careful not to poke our eyes?
Whether it was an accident or not, our eyes are actually underneath the fingernails, so there's a covering for protection.
Yeah, that's correct. They're small transparent fingernail ingrown eyes that you are seeing batting at you with a flirtatious look from Foåtsy and opened eye look from me.
If you were to pick me up to feel how much we weight, you would see that Foåtsy and I weigh about 26 pounds.
Put me next to your leg and compare me with your own leg to see that we are about 32 inches in height from the inside leg length, and 34 inches in length, and not to mention our leg measurements are about 5, 3, 2, that is, 50s, 30s to 20s in width to your own leg.
Let's see, what else do I perceive you want to know?
We shall go where the fancy takes us, and fashion takes our fancy, as if you could see the half-sleeve garments we are wearing, you would see that it's a pantaloon, that is a men's close-fitting breeches fastened below the calf or at the foot.
Here's another thing you'll want to hear. Earlier today, we interacted with Caspar.
And do you know how we communicated with each other?
Through the medium of dance and toe wiggles that gets interpreted as toe-tapping Morse code.
In other news, our personality is more of a flirty and flexible type.
In case you are wondering, other insights on thoughts about us are behind the name. Foåtsy and FoÅtLoōs are, for Foåtsy, it's the action of touching someone's feet lightly with one's own feet, especially under a table, as a playful expression of romantic interest.
And for myself, FoÅtLoōs is the able to travel freely and do as one pleases due to a lack of responsibilities or commitments.
That both originated from 1940s as a humorous diminutive of foot.
Moreover, on the thoughts that we think.
I perceive you want to know our thoughts?
If that is so, then we'll let you read our mind by establishing a psychological connection with you by touch, so that you'll see that the thoughts that we think are things that are true, reputable, authentic, pure, compelling, gracious, the best, beautiful, and things to admire.
Can you imagine it? You know what they say, believing makes it possible, yet
Faith makes it real. Not to mention, we also feel compassion, flirtatious, kicky, dancy, peace, stable, relaxed, and productive at times.
And here's something we know you have been looking forward to, our superpowers. They are generic physical superpowers of agility and reflexes with enhanced abduction and deduction movements.
I bet that sounds on fleek to you, huh? In other development, the problem we tend to fix is we make things reachable in low-light conditions, while striving to obtain a personal goal of encouraging diversity, boasting in weakness, and living a vibrant life with integrity.
Or, do I detect a bit of skepticism? When in doubt, try it out to see that it's doable.
Nevertheless, our purpose as for the reason in being created is to fulfill the outcome of being an extra limb for movie lovers as my service to them, so they can do more faster and enjoy the art of watching a film with concessions nearby while giving a leg up, all while striving for a hands-free, or in our case, a legs-free movie world.
A memorable interaction that we want you to take away from this experience in hopes to whet your appetite for one of our own ethereal products is that we tend to interact with you through dancing, happy feet and toe wiggling Morse code, and I'll demonstrate this to you now as our toes are wiggling out Morse code, a favorite quote of ours in our still small automobile voice translated, saying, "He set my feet to dancing, took away my sadness and gave me joy."
Another memorable experience we want to leave you is we want you to imagine being hooked up with a conjoined twin of half of a leg, sticking out of your stomach that effectively holds papers and pens, pencils between the toe, so you won't have to while you read, and holds movie refreshments while you watch a movie to give movie watchers an easy reach as desired.
Bizarre, huh? Yet nifty and quite a gracious coincidence to be honored in such a manner.
Let's see. Did I missed anything?
Or, yes, our personal connection is with the Aktərpuz family, as our leader is one in the same as our fell upper extremities Araimmorane Third-Arms, with that being Spectro Aktərpuz.
And last but certainly not least is Foåtsy and I both took after and were dedicated to a Christian 13-year-old model, actor, singer, model, voiceover, dancer, and theatrical performer also named Brayden Eaton.
And another teenager who's 15-year-old named Daniel Tivodar from Moscow, Russia, who is a model, actor, singer, and unstably.
Now, that just about wraps it up for us.
We would love to chit-chat more about anti-Semitism, but I'm sure you know all that there is to know about this hostility to or prejudice against Jews, so we will leave it at that. Plus we are just about out of time.
So don't be an anti-Semite, kids, as the anti-Semitic adults are being. That is, at least not round me.
Ooh, it's a real stink bomb.
Pleasantly smelling, RBBBBB, that's all folks.
Can we legally say that without infringing on the rights of Porky the Pig?
Oh, well, what can he do to an extraterrestrial with a footload of power?
Thanks, Caspar, for allowing us to speak our foot-ingrown mind.
May you live long and prosper.
Shalom.
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 You smell good. Like a sweet fruity savor. Thank you so much Foåtsy and FoÅtLoōs for being on the show, and using your voice to turn off the dark of anti-Semitism and not letting them silence you satisfactorily. That's all for now, lads. Join me next time for another product review edition with another Martian third arm. I mean, foot. Hey, who will be doing another third foot product review on itself. Oh, and don't forget to check out the roster of Foåtsy and FoÅtLoōs on my page, following this broadcast. Until next time, this has been another Declassified case with Caspar, signing off and saying, peace.
What charges are you bringing against this man?
He's a criminal! Crucify him!
Give them what they want.
Stretch him out. He's dead. Get him down.
Caspar's Declassified Ethereality Product Reviews.